The largest ethanol production facility in the country is now open for business, and it's right in our own backyard. Greenfield Ethanol has been actively developing alternative energy sources for close to 2 decades. Their newest production facility in Johnstown was officially opened in early September. At full operating capacity, it will be capable of producing 200 million liters a year of ethanol fuel.
Ethanol is a renewable source of transportation fuel. It's the alternative that we have available today to fossil fuels. Ethanol is grown through energy crops, corn being a current example, on the surface of the earth. We are using the existing carbon cycle on the planet's surface. Crude oil, fossil fuels, relies on drawing that carbon out of the earth that's been there for millions of years, using it as a transportation fuel and introducing additional carbon to the atmosphere. That's the greenhouse gas value of ethanol.
Reduced carbon emissions are only part of the appeal of ethanol fuel. Unlike the non-renewable fossil-based fuel products we have relied on for decades, the ethanol product produced in Johnstown will be using 20 million bushels of Ontario corn a year.
It's a crop that the farming communities around the world can recreate every year without adding to the greenhouse gas problem. Fossil fuels is a limited resource. We've seen in gasoline prices, crude oil prices, both the cost of not only more and more difficult extraction, but because what's being extracted is not of the quality it was decades ago, more and more expensive costs associated with refining. There is no long-term solution associated with fossil fuels. The future is alternatives.
The federal government contributed more than $15 million towards the construction of Greenfield's new state-of-the-art facility in Johnstown. The decision to locate in farming-rich eastern Ontario was an easy one, according to Gallant, who says the economic benefits to the area will be many.
The Johnstown plant, being Canada's largest ethanol plant, has a major impact on the local area. Our Johnstown facility purchases corn direct from farm as well as through the traditional elevator system. The direct from farm program is a new program put in place by Greenfield and is being very well used by local farmers. The transportation industry in the area benefits greatly. There are some 55 trucks a day that move the feedstock into our plant, as well as the ethanol out of our plant. And the development, when you produce ethanol, you also produce a very high value, high protein animal feed, which returns to the farming community and is used primarily in the feeding of cattle, chickens, etc. So we have a full circle impact on the local farming community.
In 2007, the Ontario government mandated that all gasoline sold in the province had to contain an average of at least 5% ethanol. That number will double to 10% by 2010, meaning facilities like this new one in Johnstown should be fixtures on our industrial landscape for many years to come. Ron Harrison reporting for The Source.